Many men don't know that by the time they are 50 years old, nearly half of them will experience some level of erectile dysfunction. This isn't just bad luck, it's supported by research from the Cleveland Clinic. What's even more surprising is that most men dealing with this issue never talk to their doctor about it. Instead, they quietly accept it as a normal part of aging, blame it on stress, or think it's just how life is now. However, the truth is that your sexual performance doesn't have to decline as you get older. In fact, many of the changes men notice, such as low energy in the morning, weaker performance, or a decrease in sex drive, are not permanent signs of age. They're actually signals from your body that something deeper is going on, especially in your blood flow and hormone balance, that needs attention. What you do, especially in the hours leading up to bedtime, can have a significant impact on not only how well you sleep, but also on how your body regulates testosterone, blood circulation, and vascular health. Yes, that directly affects your sexual performance. Surprisingly, one simple bedtime drink, not a medicine, not a strange supplement, and definitely not some unproven remedy from the internet, can help you get back to normal. This drink is backed by science, and it helps produce nitric oxide, balances hormones, and improves blood flow to the right areas. It's safe, affordable, and you can start using it tonight. So before we go any further, remember this. Your sexual health is not separate from your overall health. It's about your blood vessels, hormones, nerves, and sleep patterns all working together. When one system is not working right, your performance suffers. The good news is you can start to get back in balance with small, consistent, natural steps. When men start worrying about performance, the first thing that comes to mind is low testosterone. While testosterone does play a role, most cases of erectile dysfunction are not caused by a hormone deficiency. Instead, the main problem is usually poor blood flow. Think of your blood vessels like roads in a town. For a strong and healthy erection, blood needs to move quickly and easily through open and flexible roads. But if those roads are narrow, blocked, or damaged, circulation slows down and things don't work as well. Here's something many men don't know. Erectile dysfunction can be an early sign of a heart problem. That's because the blood vessels in the penis are very small. If there's a problem with the blood vessels in your body, it often shows up first in the penis. This means what happens in a man's bedroom can be a sign of a bigger issue with his heart. But here's an important point. 1. Nitric oxide is a key part of the process that helps create a healthy erection. It's made by the lining of your blood vessels and helps to relax and widen them so blood can flow easily. 2. Erectile dysfunction can be an early sign of a heart problem. This is because the blood vessels in the penis are very small, and a problem with the blood vessels in your body often shows up first in the penis. 3. Medicines like Viagra work by making nitric oxide more effective. They help to increase the amount of nitric oxide in the body, which can help to create a healthy erection. 4. The connection between erectile dysfunction and heart health is not just a coincidence, because the blood vessels in the penis are very small, and a problem with the blood vessels in your body often shows up first in the penis. This means that what happens in a man's bedroom can be a sign of a bigger issue with his heart. 5. It's essential for men to take care of their overall health, including their vascular system. This can involve eating a healthy diet, exercising regularly, and not smoking. By taking care of their health, men can help to prevent erectile dysfunction and other heart problems. By taking care of their health, men can help to prevent erectile dysfunction and other heart problems. The good news is that there are many steps men can take to protect their heart health and maintain a healthy erection. The key takeaway is that erectile dysfunction can be an early warning sign of a heart problem. By understanding the connection between erectile dysfunction and heart health, men can take steps to protect their heart health and maintain a healthy erection. You can help your body make nitric oxide naturally without taking medication by giving it the right foods and habits. That's where your bedtime drink comes in. By adding certain natural ingredients like nitrates found in food, flavonoids, and antioxidants before bed, you help your body make more nitric oxide while it's repairing and restoring itself during sleep. This can lead to better blood flow, healthier circulation, and more energy in the morning. So here's the first important thing to remember. Before considering things like testosterone boosters or hormone replacement, focus on keeping your blood vessels healthy. Improve your blood flow first, and everything else will get better from there. Since we know blood flow is the most important thing, let's talk about the drink itself. This results in stronger blood flow, better vascular health, and more reliable performance. This isn't just a theory. A 2015 study published in the American Journal of Physiology found that beetroot juice increased nitric oxide levels and improved the health of the cells lining the blood vessels in healthy adults. Another study in hypertension research discovered that even a single dose of beetroot juice could lower blood pressure within hours, which is clear proof that the blood vessels were relaxed. Imagine it like this. Your arteries and capillaries are like garden hoses. Over time, a buildup from eating poorly, stress, and aging can stiffen and narrow those hoses, making it harder for blood to flow. Beetroot juice acts like a gentle cleaning, opening those pathways and helping blood move more smoothly. But beetroot juice doesn't just give a quick boost. Beets are also full of betalains, which are strong helpers that reduce stress in your blood vessel lining. That means over time, you're not just increasing nitric oxide for a little while, you're actually helping your body make more of it naturally. Here's a helpful tip from a doctor. Drink 1/2 to 1 cup of pure beetroot juice without added sugar or preservatives about 60 to 90 minutes before you go to bed. If the taste is too strong, you can mix it with a little tart cherry juice, which has extra helpers and also supports sleep. Start small and see how your body reacts. Too much too fast might cause some people a little stomach upset. This one small habit can have a big impact on energy, sleep, and how you feel in the morning. So you decided to try drinking beetroot juice before bed. Good choice. However, here's something many men don't know about. The way you drink it can either help or ruin the benefit. Your body has an internal clock that it follows naturally called the circadian rhythm. Around 9 p.m., it starts to repair and rest. Melatonin levels rise to help you fall asleep, cortisol levels drop, and your body temperature cools down. This is the time when your body focuses on fixing tissues, balancing hormones, and making testosterone. If you drink too much liquid too close to bedtime, you might wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. Sleep. Beetroot juice has another good thing going for it too. It has very little sugar, so it won't cause a big spike in your insulin levels late at night. It also doesn't have any caffeine or stimulants, so it won't mess with your melatonin levels. The nitric oxide boost happens gradually, and it peaks during your early sleep cycles, which is exactly when your body is most active with repairing itself and restoring hormones. Here's a tip from clinical practice: pair your nighttime drink with a relaxing routine. Turning the lights down, stretching, or taking a warm shower before bed all help calm your nervous system, which is your rest and digest mode. This not only helps you sleep deeper, but it also makes the blood flow benefits of nitric oxide even stronger. So remember, it's not just what you drink, it's when and how you drink it. Making your habits match your body's natural rhythms is what turns a simple bedtime routine into a powerful tool for good health. Here's a surprising fact. One of the most important things that predicts strong morning erections isn't just the amount of testosterone in your body. It's the quality of your sleep. Your body makes most of its testosterone while you're in REM sleep, the deep sleep phase when you dream and your brain gets a chance to rest. Research done by JAMA, the Journal of the American Medical Association, and the journal Sleep has shown that men who get less than 5 to 6 hours of good quality rest can see their testosterone levels drop by 10 to 15 after just one night. And it's not just hormones at risk. Nocturnal erections, the ones that happen naturally while you sleep, are important for your body. They help keep the tissue in your penis healthy and flexible. Think of it like stretching a muscle. You need to do it regularly to stay flexible. Not getting enough deep sleep at night makes these nighttime erections decrease. This can eventually lead to reduced function and less tissue stiffness. Here's where a bedtime drink becomes really important. Beetroot juice doesn't just help improve blood flow. It also helps you sleep better at night. The nitric oxide it contains helps keep your blood pressure in check and activates your body's rest and relax system, making it easier to fall into deep sleep. Research published in 2019 showed that the special compounds in foods like beets, tart cherries, and pomegranates can improve the way you sleep at night. This includes the stages of deep and REM sleep. Getting more deep sleep means your hormone levels will be stronger, your tissues will get more oxygen, and you'll perform better in the morning. Here's a rewritten version of the text in simple and natural language, maintaining the same length and structure. Adding a simple habit to your daily routine can make a big difference in your sleep and overall performance. Try cutting off screen time at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed. The blue light from phones and tablets can suppress the production of melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep, and delay the stages of deep sleep. This can undo some of the good work you're doing to improve your performance. Combine this with a drink made from beets and you'll be creating the conditions for better performance. Remember that your body doesn't just respond in the moment. It starts preparing itself for the next day, the night before, during deep sleep. This is when your body rebuilds, restores, and gets ready for the next day. We've talked about the importance of nitric oxide, blood flow, and sleep before. Now let's look at the nutrients in your nighttime drink and evening diet that make a difference. Nitrates are found in beets, arugula, spinach, and other leafy greens. They're the raw materials your body uses to make nitric oxide. However, there's a catch. Your body needs a healthy balance of good bacteria in your mouth to convert nitrates into nitric oxide. The good bacteria in your mouth help change nitrates into nitrites, which then turn into nitric oxide in the blood. A study in 2018 found out that using mouthwash can actually lower the production of nitric oxide by killing those helpful bacteria. So if you're drinking beet juice at night, don't use mouthwash right before going to bed. Most adults, especially men over 40, don't get enough magnesium. This mineral is important for relaxing muscle tissue, including blood vessels, lowering blood pressure, and helping you sleep better. A study in the Journal of Human Hypertension found that taking magnesium every day can lower your blood pressure and stress levels, which can help you sleep better and improve the health of your blood vessels. Tart cherry juice, which pairs well with beetroot, contains helpful compounds and melatonin. These compounds help reduce stress in the lining of blood vessels. Imagine a protective layer that keeps your blood vessels flexible, just like a hose that stays soft and doesn't crack under pressure. Also consider eating a few slices of watermelon for the extra citrulline. This stack helps with nitric oxide production, which supports vascular relaxation, restorative sleep, and testosterone output, all without needing supplements or medication. So the next time you think about performance, don't just focus on hormones. Remember, hormones can't work if your blood can't flow, and your blood can't flow if your blood vessels are inflamed or not getting enough nutrients. Now you understand the science behind nitric oxide, blood vessel health, and sleep. Here's something I always tell my patients. It's not just what you drink that matters, but what you do around it that makes it more effective. This idea is called habit stacking. When you combine small, well-timed behaviors, they add up and create strong results. Here are a few simple evening habits you can pair with your nighttime drink. 1. Light evening movement after dinner. Go for a 10 to 15 minute walk. Research in diabetes care shows that walking after meals helps control blood sugar, makes the body more sensitive to insulin, and supports the balance of testosterone. Think of it as preparing your blood vessels to get a boost from nitric oxide. Engaging your pelvic floor is also important, and men can benefit from Kegel exercises, especially after the age of 50. These exercises help strengthen the muscles that control the flow of blood into and out of the penis. Just 2 to 3 minutes of gentle pelvic contractions at night, like stopping a urine stream mid-flow, can improve blood flow and erection quality. Studies in urology show that pelvic floor therapy can greatly improve mild to moderate erectile dysfunction when combined with lifestyle change. Stress release rituals are also important because high cortisol, the stress hormone, can quietly harm libido, sleep, and testosterone. Try a simple breathing technique. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, then breathe out for 8 seconds. Repeat this 5 times. This helps calm your nervous system, slows down your heart rate, and relaxes your blood vessels, making it easier to unwind. Taking a warm shower about 1-2 hours before bedtime causes your blood vessels to expand, sending more blood to the surface of your skin. This cools down your body temperature, which tells your brain to start producing melatonin and get ready for deep sleep. Even a small amount of light at night can disrupt your hormone balance and make it harder to fall asleep. These steps may not be extreme on their own, but when you combine them with other healthy habits, like an evening walk, a healthy drink, pelvic floor awareness, and stress release, you can create the perfect conditions for your body to function at its best. Remember, men over 50 don't need to rely on quick fixes or gimmicks. They need to get consistent. These small habits that work with science add up over time, giving people more confidence, energy, and a better feeling overall. Let's take a closer look at what's happening. Many men in their 50s start to notice changes. They find that getting an erection in the morning isn't as easy, they get tired more easily, and they start to feel less confident in the bedroom. Most people think it's just a part of getting older and that there's nothing they can do about it. But that's not true. This isn't something that's just going to happen to them, and it's not a punishment for getting older. It's actually their body's way of telling them that they need to make some changes. Their body is giving them signals that they need to take better care of themselves. We've seen that how well a person's sex life is going is connected to how well their blood is flowing. Good circulation is really important. Nitric oxide is what helps the blood vessels work properly and gives people a strong sex drive. Beetroot juice can help if it's taken at the right time and in the right amount. It can help people get a good night's sleep, feel more energized in the morning, and have better circulation. Substances like magnesium, polyphenols, and nitrates help keep your blood vessels healthy by making them more flexible and responsive. Getting a good night's sleep is important because that's when your body builds testosterone and keeps your erectile tissue oxygenated, keeping everything working properly. Doing small things every day, like walking, breathing exercises, and finding ways to relax, can all add up to make a big difference. Instead of seeing changes in performance as a sign that something is wrong, try to think of them as reminders from your body to take care of it. This means focusing on getting enough rest, making good choices every day, and taking care of your circulation rather than just hoping for a quick fix. When you start to think about it this way, you'll feel less stressed and won't be so desperate for a miracle cure. We're not talking about making drastic changes or using gimmicks. We're talking about doing a few practical things that can really make a difference in the long run. Evening walk 10 to 15 minutes after dinner is good for your health. It helps control your blood sugar, makes your blood vessels healthy, and gets your body ready to make nitric oxide. To get ready for bed, prepare your nighttime drink. Mix 1/2 to 1 cup of pure beetroot juice. You can also add a 1/4 cup of tart cherry juice to get extra antioxidants and help you sleep better. If you want, take a magnesium glycinate supplement with 200 to 400 milligrams of magnesium and water. Eat a few slices of watermelon to get more citrulline. Drink your beetroot juice about 60 to 90 minutes before bed. This gives your body enough time to digest the drink, turn the nitrates into something useful, and get the good stuff into your blood without keeping you awake. Do a few things to wind down before bed. Do pelvic floor exercises for 2 to 3 minutes. Then practice the 4-7-8 breathing technique 5 times. Take a warm shower or stretch lightly to calm your body down. Make your bedroom sleep friendly. Keep it cool, dark, and quiet. Avoid screens and bright lights for at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed. This lets your body make melatonin naturally and fall asleep deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Resting this routine does more than just improve sex. It helps your whole body. Your heart, blood vessels, hormones, and nervous system all work together when you do this. The key is being consistent. If you do it regularly, you'll notice change. You'll have more energy, be more focused, and feel more confident when you wake up. It's not about doing everything perfectly one night. It's about taking small steps that add up over time. That's what we started with. Many men feel this way, but don't talk about it often. After 50, things change. You don't have the same energy in the morning. Erections become less reliable and your confidence starts to go down. Most men think it's just aging or that it's something they can't control. But now you know better. Your sexual health is connected to your overall health. It's about your blood vessels, hormones, nerves, and sleep cycles working together. And the good news is that 1, by focusing on your overall health, you can improve your sex life. This is not just about sex, it's about your entire body. Your heart, blood vessels, hormones, and nervous system all play a part. When you're healthy, your sex life improves. 2, consistency is key. Doing this routine regularly will help you notice change. You'll have more energy, be more focused, and feel more confident when you wake up. It's not about doing everything perfectly in one night. It's about taking small steps that add up over time. 3, many men feel this way but don't talk about it often. After 50, things change. You don't have the same energy in the morning. Erections become less reliable and your confidence starts to go down. Most men think it's just aging or that it's something they can't control. But now you know better. 4, your sexual health is connected to your overall health. It's about your blood vessels, hormones, nerves, and sleep cycles working together. By focusing on your overall health, you can improve your sex life. 5, the good news is that you can make changes to improve your health and your sex life. This is not something you have to accept as you age. By taking control of your health, you can take control of your sex life. Now that you know the truth, it's time to take action. You can start by making small changes to your routine. This could be as simple as exercising regularly, eating a healthy diet, or getting enough sleep. By making these changes, you can start to see improvements in your overall health and your sex life. Erection is a vital sign. It shows how well your heart, blood vessels, hormones, and nervous system are working. Blood flow is very important. You can support it by eating foods that help, like beetroot juice, leafy green vegetables, and fruits that are rich in polyphenol. Sleep is where the real changes happen. Testosterone, fixing damaged tissues, and nighttime erections all depend on getting deep, uninterrupted rest. Combine small habits together. Evening walks, releasing stress, doing pelvic floor exercises, and having a calming routine before bed all work together to make each other better. Consistency is better than trying to fix things quick. You don't need tricks or gimmicks. You need to know what to do, a plan, and making daily choices that respect your body. So start tonight, not by trying to force things, but by being present. Pour yourself 1/2 cup of beetroot juice. Take a quiet moment to breathe, relax, and let your body heal. 1, first, let's talk about what happens when you're not paying attention to your body. You might start to feel tired, sluggish, and uncertain about your performance. This can be really frustrating, especially if you're used to being confident and in control. 2, but here's the thing, you're not alone. Every man I see in my clinic has been there at some point or another. And the good news is that there's a solution. It's not about being perfect, it's about being informed and taking care of yourself. 3, so what can you do to start feeling more confident and in control? First, make sure you're getting enough sleep. This is crucial for your physical and mental health, and it will make a big difference in how you feel. 4, Next, start paying attention to your diet. Eat foods that nourish your body and give you energy. Avoid things that can make you feel sluggish or tired. 5. Stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day. This is especially important if you're physically active or if you're working outside. In fact, I like to tell my patients that the key to a healthy and happy life is to focus on the things that you can control. Don't worry about things that are outside of your power. Instead, focus on taking care of yourself and doing the things that make you feel good. So what does this mean in practice? It means being kind to yourself and not beating yourself up over mistakes. It means taking time to relax and unwind, whether that's through exercise, meditation, or simply taking a long bath. It means being honest with yourself and others about what you need and want. And it means being open to new experiences and learning new things. By focusing on the things that you can control, you'll be amazed at how much more confident and in control you'll feel. And you'll be better equipped to handle the things that are outside of your power. So don't be afraid to take care of yourself and prioritize your health. It's worth it, and it will make a big difference in how you feel. Your health deserves clarity, not fear. By taking care of yourself and staying informed, you can overcome any obstacle and achieve your goal.